Your life right now is a result of the choices you have made. If you're unhappy with your life, if you're not where you want to be in life, it's because you've made some choices that haven't worked out for you, that haven't been in your best interest. It's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. Right now, you probably have a job you don't like. You have a boss you don't like. And you hate being told, this is where you've got to be. You hate not being in control of your time. That was me 4 years ago. When I had a corporate job in London, I didn't like it. I made good money. I made good friends. I made good connections. But I knew deep down that that really wasn't what I wanted to do. Now, if you're in this position, if you're watching this video, you have a job, but you want to get out, you want to be in control of your time and create your own reality, this video is for you. And if you stick around till the end, if you watch all of this video and you stick with this video, by the end of this, you'll have a step-by-step plan on how you can take back control of your time and take control of your reality. Step number 1 is you need to get your head right. It's very well known that most people, their head isn't right. They're not in the right place. They're not in the right frame of mind to become an entrepreneur. If you're doom scrolling through YouTube and my videos popped up, your head probably isn't in the right place, but I want to help you get it in the right place. Now, there's a few basic concepts you need to understand, and that's the law that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. It's causation, right? Every email you send, every client meeting you have, every weight you lift in the gym will have a reaction. And that leads me on to the second concept, which is delayed gratification. With all the apps, with everything you scroll through, you get this hit of dopamine, this instant gratification, this instant burst of, oh, I did something good. I'm here to tell you, entrepreneurship isn't instant. It's a marathon. It takes a lifetime. Why do you think the average billionaire becomes a billionaire at age 65? It's because they've had a lifetime's worth of experience, and all of that has accumulated and compounded. So you need to understand that if you practice delayed gratification, you really just put in the work, you're going to get where you want to go. So, this is a concept that will take a time to get your head around, but once you have, you will feel so much better. Step number 2 is to develop a skill. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to, buy my copywriting course, buy this, buy that, because you don't need to. You can learn a skill on your own and get paid for it. I can't tell you what that skill's going to be because I don't know you. For me, it's sales. And every entrepreneur I've met, every successful entrepreneur I know, has one core skill that is what they fall back on. It's what they build their businesses from. But it actually interests them. Now you can learn sales, you can become a good salesperson. You can most definitely do that, and I'd say that's a great option. But figure out a skill that actually you want to learn, that you even have the slightest bit of interest in, and that isn't going to go and get replaced by AI in 5 years. To learn this skill, you need to spend at least 50 hours to become better than 95% of the population. You may have not stuck at something for 50 hours before, and that's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody starts from nothing. If you stick at this skill and you learn this for 50 hours, you study this, whether it's video editing, marketing, sales, anything, you do it for long enough, you learn it for 50 hours, you'll become really good at that Could even be graphic design, it could be anything. But stick at that for 50 hours, watch YouTube, read books, do something to learn, and actually actively try and do your skill as much as you can. And when you hit those 50 hours, you've created a bit of a moat. It's what we refer to in business. If you have a bit of a moat, you have skill, somebody can't come and take that away from you. It means your first business may fail, but that doesn't matter because you still have that skill. Now, all businesses are started through one person, all service businesses, I should say, are started through one person having a skill, getting good at that skill, and then selling that. And that's step number 2, is reach out to people to actively sell yourself. If you're an introvert, that might be quite hard. And if you want a step-by-step tutorial on exactly how I would go about getting a client if I was in your position, I had no experience, I just learned a skill, let me know in the comments and I'll film that video. I've been in sales since 2014, so I might know a thing or two about how to get clients. That's kind of what my whole business is. Now, with selling your service, you're going to be a freelancer. That's kind of the baby face of entrepreneurship. Become a freelancer, get paid for your skill, and what you want to do is you want to keep going, keep getting better, keep signing new clients until you hit about $10,000 a month. Now that's the sweet spot. That's $10,000 a month in profit, not revenue, profit, money that you keep. Because this is something that people don't really teach, but this is really what you need to do, is once you're at that 10K a month profit, right, your living expenses shouldn't be any more than $2,000 to $3,000 a month. You can then go and hire somebody for the fulfillment or for the sales. Now, I would recommend for you to hire somebody for fulfillment, for whatever skill you're doing. Go find somebody, whether it's Upwork, Fiverr, anything, or somebody in your network, and teach them exactly how to do what you do for your clients. But the most important thing is keep fulfillment away from sales. These two parts in your business should be completely separate. And you as the business owner should be as replaceable as possible. So document exactly how you do what you do. Train somebody on the fulfillment side to do exactly that. You might pay them $2,000 a month if you're hiring someone from Upwork. Great. Your net profit is still $8,000 a month. Still pretty good. Then you want to go and hire a salesperson so they can sell for you, so they can take on that process. And you want to pay them a small salary, maybe $1,000, $1,500 a month, and pay them a huge commission. So every deal they close, they get 15% of that deal. So say it's a $10,000 deal, you give them $1,500 every deal they close. You might be thinking, oh, that's scary, I don't want to do that. But trust me, this is going to help you scale your business and take things to the next level. But most importantly, buy your time back. As at this point, you'll have a bunch of clients, you'll be working really hard, you'll have built a small agency, and you'll be really busy. You'll be spending 50, 60, 70 hours a week on servicing your clients, making sure you actually do a good job. And that's the secret. That's the secret sauce. Now, this process might take you 2 years to actually implement this and do this. But once you're at the point of 10K a month, you hire 2 people, your salary expenditure is 4K a month. For not doing a great deal of the grunt work, you're making $6,000 a month. Now, sure, if you live in New York, you live in LA, you live in Singapore, you could get by, but you're not going to be loving life. You want to go to a place, you want to go to Southeast Asia. You want to go to a country where there's a lower cost of living so you can keep more of your money, and you want to slowly build your company, brick by brick by brick. And then take those profits and invest that into something else, whether it's back into your business, start another business, build out your business empire. But that's, at a high level, exactly how to go from broke working at McDonald's to in 2 years being a business owner, being able to pay yourself $6,000 a month, not having anybody else tell you what to do, where you should be, what you should do, and having complete control over your time. I want that for you. I really, really want you to get there. And I know you can. But this road is going to be really difficult. Entrepreneurship is far harder than just having a job and collecting a salary. A salary is the most addictive thing on this planet. To know guaranteed next month you are going to get that $5,000, that $6,000, whatever your salary is. It stops you from taking risk. If you're young and you're watching this, you need to understand leverage. And that if you spend your time working a job. It's where everybody starts. It's great. Nothing wrong with that. It's noble if that's what you want to do. But this video is for really somebody who wants to be an entrepreneur, who wants to take control of their time. You need to understand leverage. And that if you continue to trade time for money, you're limited by the amount of hours in the day. But if you trade value for money, the value you add to your customer, to your client, it might take you an hour to fulfill that. It might take you an hour to actually do the work per day, but you would be paid for a whole day. Because in entrepreneurship, it doesn't matter how many hours you work, it matters on the value you provide. I hope that video has been helpful. If you want any more kind of videos, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.